guys, welcome to Thursday. Today we are trying out 112 Operator. This is a sequel to 911 Operator where you manage emergency services in the US for different cities all over the place. You can download real place maps to the city that you actually live in. You manage fire, ambulance, police, things like that. Take 911 calls as a dispatcher and just try to manage your services force. So in 112 Operator, this expands this to the entire world. So now we can play in London and Berlin and places like that and use their systems. So they've also added situations that include weather and traffic situations. We help citizens through cataclysms and natural disasters, becoming a better emergency number operator every day. It's not an expansion. This new game was released actually in April of 2020, so this year, yay, we're playing a new game. Sort of close, right? A couple months is good enough. It was developed by Jujitsu Games and published by Games Operators. I do have to admit, I really love 911 Operator. It's a really great, fun game. I play it a lot when I'm just kind of like de-stressing from the day, surprisingly, because it's a management game, and a time management game. So you can hire additional units, you can hire additional people. I think what's also really great about this game is it's very accurate to like CPR and things that happen. They give you some safety tips while you're playing and stuff like that. So I did play a little bit of this one to kind of get used to some of the new stuff that they've done. But other than that, we're going to dive in and try it. And this is actually, I got it through Steam, and as of recording on August 8th, it is 35% off. So it's only $16.24 USD. So by all means, head over and grab it. It is a really fun game. They're developing some other games too where it's kind of the same thing. Things like that. There's also a new fire mechanic in this one where you see the fire on the whole map instead of just one little bloop, I don't even know what to call it, blurb dot that you'll see if we get a big fire. So we have to stop the fire from expanding, basically. The storms, they've added storms. We can do any European cities. We can get backup now. Things like that. There's a new on-site visualization menu, new team members, including doctors, sergeants, dogs, robots, and others. We can, in this one too, the redesign, actually, you become kind of the manager. So as you get into the campaign, you hire additional dispatchers. So then you assign areas to those dispatchers, and then you don't have to worry about the whole map anymore. Like you worry about your area, but then you have people working the rest of the map. So the maps are generally bigger, it feels like anyway, than the first original game, 911 Operator, because you're now getting promoted up to manager of a bunch of dispatchers. So they're taking your area, which we can see them in this kind of beginning, like this is our safety center area like that. They've redesigned equipment, redesigned graphics, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and do a campaign. And I think what we're going to do is, this is our choices right now. They do have a free game, so it's whatever kind of you want to do. You can run scenarios for different things. So Pacific Ring of Fire, there's probably going to be a lot of volcanic activity that we're going to have to contend with. The Frankenstorm, that probably takes out a big chunk of the East Coast. A heat wave, plane crashes, things like that. And they're always adding like different things for that. Free play just kind of gives you head into a city and you just live your life as a 112 dispatcher. But I think when you do campaign, it teaches you all of the mechanics day by day so that you build up to be your management, whereas free game, you're just kind of thrown in and thrown into it, and you got to figure it out as you go. So I think what we're going to go ahead and do is just do London, because I like that city. So here's our starting districts. So we can see we're starting right here in this flashing one, and this is how big this area is going to eventually be, and this is why we need the additional dispatchers, because this is a lot to manage on your own. So you really want to get in there and get some dispatchers to give you a hand, right? So we're going to serve this, the borough of Haringey, Turingi. I don't know. I'm probably saying it way wrong because it's English, you know, but whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start a new one. Yes, I don't really care about my autosave. So for this, we are going to do normal because we are familiar with 911 operator, but I also want to make sure you guys see, I don't know, I guess more things. So you get penalties if you fail, so you want to make sure you keep your reputation up because we want the public to respect and trust us. Not necessarily respect, but trust us that we will handle what they need to be handled. Yeah. All of these are great. Expert is really tough, but it's really fun. You get way more incidents and stuff like that, but it's a lot of fun. So let's get started. So, like I was saying with the tips while we wait for the loading screen here, they give you these are actual tips you should do if you have an earthquake in your area. So if you're on the west coast of the US or in another area in Europe that is prone to earthquakes, like they give you actual safety tips, and I love that. They really did their research on that, on all of that. So we can look at other tips if we want to, how to evacuate from a burning building, how to use a fire extinguisher, things like that. So again, they did a really great job researching everything for this and what it is like for a dispatcher. So we're going to load up here.
Oh, hi. You came to the right place. Welcome to the Emergency Management Center. This is where all the operators work. Here, you can see the situation in the entire city. And this is where you will sit. You can put your headphones on already.
Thanks. So here's our seat. This is what it looks like when we play. We have our layers up here, buildings, search areas, weather conditions, messages, game speed, our reputation. So over here we have this menu where it's saying, oh, there's an acute poisoning. So all you do is you right click or left click on the ambulance and then right click on the thing you want them to go to. Over here on the left we have our current units and who's on those units. And then down here we have our selected unit and we can tell them to go back to the hospital. We don't have backup menu available. That would be available a few more episodes down in the campaign. Things like that. But we can see when this ambulance does get to this, we'll get to look at some other things. So now we have a fire alarm. Where's our technical truck? Way over there. We're going to go ahead and do that. So here's our ambulance on site, and you don't have to watch this, but you can see who's injured. You can see how long it's taking to get them back up, to get them to the ambulance. That's what this little white filler line is. We can hide this. We can ignore the call if we want to. I generally don't keep this tab open when I'm playing, but I do keep this tab open because I can see, oh, we have a fire alarm. Where's our ambulance? I also like to play on 2 speed. That's my preference. We have a pickpocket, so we're going to send a patrol car down at him. He's in pursuit. All right, we got our first call, so we hit this green button.
112, what's your emergency?
Hello? There's a bomb at the school.
How do you know that?
I just know. Send the police.
So we're going to send the police to this.
I'm sending the police.
There's
Please
not
stay
a lot,
calm.
so you can...
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
They do great with the things, and then we can select what services we want to send. So now we're here.
Awaiting further orders.
Oh, trapped in an elevator.
Going back to base.
So we're going to send another technical out. We can click back on this incident and see what we're doing here. They're arresting people. They're evacuating, searching for the bomb. There's this caller who's suspect. So what we might do here is send an additional unit to make this go a little bit faster. So this is family abuse, so we need that, and we need an ambulance. We can see that it says, hey, we need police and medical. So now we can see them getting in here. Oh, and then if we want to peek, we can see that we have 4 there. So now we're going to take another call.
112, what's your emergency?
Hello, I need medical advice.
What happened, sir?
I hurt myself with a knife. Accidentally.
Accidentally. What's the
Tell me
address?
where you are.
It doesn't fucking
It does matter.
Well, it does. I can't help you over the phone.
Don't bullshit me. Just help. What do I do?
Where's the wound?
It's in the upper thigh.
Are you sure you weren't stabbed?
Well, I think that I could tell if I was stabbed or if I stabbed myself.
Is it bad?
Well, there's a knife in my thigh. It's hot and there's blood soaking from it. Feels bad.
Sir, can you tell me the address, please? I'm just trying to help.
God, you're such a drag. I'm gonna hang up if you ask me one more time.
Okay, so we don't want to take him out though, so this is the problem. So we can either wait
Man, I need help.
for this. We never ever want to take out
Really?
a a
Ignoring me?
a thing here. So I don't want to end it, but okay, he hung up on us. So we're going to leave this up and we're going to let the location find itself.
Operator?
I'm going to send this down to the shoplifting. Where'd the call go? Localizing. So we can see that it actually looks it up for us so that I can go ahead and send an ambulance there. And then we got a fall, so we're going to send this guy here. Technical job. You can see that the time stops or goes very, very slow while you're in a call. So you can actually manage a few different things at a time. So we're going to head down here. A weird acting person. See, so we picked him up. We were able to get his location.
112, what's your emergency?
Good morning to you, sir. I'd like to,
Sir?
Sir, is everything okay?
send an ambulance. Quick.
Sir, what's going on?
She's strangled.
Oh.
I strangled her.
Tell me your name, please.
Zdzisław Jakubczyk. Oh, God.
You did what?
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
I meant to ask for the address there. Where are you?
Sir, where are you?
I'm at... Oh, you slut. She's deceiving me. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Where are you?
Sir, where are you?
Nowhere.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and let this localize because we have family abuse then. And I would like to get some help to that woman.
Returning to base. Going back to base.
We're gonna let that localize. We're gonna head here, and then you're gonna go here.
Going out on patrol.
Alright, we got another incident. Case resolved, so you can go to the red light fence. Love it. See how fun this is? Fun managing things? Alright, so I've run out of units.
On my way.
Gonna head over there. You can position your team in before you start your day too,
112,
which is
what's your
great.
emergency? What's the emergency?
I've been followed home.
Where are you?
Cromwell Avenue, okay.
Are you hurt?
I suppose I'm not.
Is there anyone with you?
What? Why? No, I'm alone.
Who followed you?
I don't know. He doesn't look in any particular way.
Could you describe the person who followed you?
He seems to not have a face.
Does he have a mask on?
How should I know? He has no face.
Has no face.
Have you been taking drugs, miss?
Drugs? Why would I take drugs?
Sometimes
Where
I
were you
feel
before
bad
you
with
came
these
home?
questions, like
Party?
As long as you're inside, you're safe.
What if he breaks the window?
I'm gonna go ahead
Okay,
and just
hold
send
on.
some
I'm
help,
sending help as fast as I can.
which is down there. So we're gonna head.
Going back to base.
Hopefully they get there in time. So then again, I can assign what kind of call I want it to be. So this is a police, so we're gonna do that.
Reporting. Roger.
Sometimes I don't even look at what the calls are. I just go ahead and like, yeah, that's that. And then we're gonna send and see. I can assign these guys to areas. Drinking in public. We'll just bring you down here. The fire trucks. I would like back at their base. And then at the end of our shift here, so we have 3 seconds left. So we need to finish our couple of calls here, and then we'll be done for shift 1. Woo!
Ready for the next case.
Case is resolved. We'll check this one out. Writing a ticket. And we're done. We did it! So here's where we can see our points for the level. Oh, Slender Man. It was Slender Man, guys. Awesome. The woman was under the influence of drugs. Okay. She gave up fighting. She was arrested. So you can see what our call was and then what actually happened. That's funny. Okay. And then same with this. They were fined. Fire alarm. Fixed or resolved. What triggered it? Small amount of smoke. The strangler. Questioned and reported. That kind of thing. We have a person who was promoted. Here's what we earned. Our efficiency is 93%. So now here is the management screen, I guess is the best way to put it. We have all of our units and our officers. We have our objectives for the next one. So the next duty, we have to give proper first aid instructions. And then for 2 duties, we have to maintain our positive reputation. And then we have our emails. So we have our vacancy application. This is us saying, hey, you've made it. Tips for the game. Like I said, you can use the buttons or just click for the game speed. And then our everyone should be familiar with first aid instructions so that we know for the next duty, I guess is the best way to put it, that we have, you know, we know what we're talking about. So then we close that. We can look at the weather report here on what it's going to do. Of course, it's in Celsius. 1 degree Celsius. So it's a little cold right now. The wind, if there's any rain or snow coming in, our statistics, how many cases we resolved, our reputation, our average efficiency, and then our district. So right now, we only have 1 district, so there's not a lot to manage here. When you get into more districts, you'll move people around as you need. If it's a bigger district, maybe you need more police. If it's a smaller, maybe you only need 1 police unit, things like that. And this is also where we can add more units. So for now, I think we're going to go ahead. Do we even have, yeah, we have 54,000 pounds. So I'm going to go ahead and we can buy a whole unit or a predefined unit, which means we buy a unit and hire the folks ourselves, or we can just add a predefined one. So we don't have enough team members for this, but we do have enough team members for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and add another patrol car. We can see our employees' efficiency and their upkeep. So we know we have quality people working, or if we need to switch them out. So we have 54. I'm just going to go ahead and buy another unit because it's always good to have an extra police unit. I found with this game, because you can get really overwhelmed really quickly. So let's get through here, and then we also can manage where our units are. So right now they're spaced out pretty good. They do a pretty good job of that, but I don't like when they're way up there. So we can set this guy down here. Now we have kind of a unit in each of the 4 quarters of this area. Our ambulances are pretty centralized, and our fire trucks are pretty centralized. So when you're ready to go, we just hit start. And now we are on our way. So our first incident, we have a large technical job, and we need an ambulance. An icicle. Close that. I don't really need that open. I don't have a lot of these menus open a lot of times, unless I get really big something and I need to call in backup, which you can here for some additional money. Like that. We're just gonna hang out for a minute and wait. Oh, we got another incident. So we can see here it's an acute poisoning.
Ready for action. Going back to base.
So they're already finished.
Awaiting
So I'm just
orders.
gonna send the fire
Roger.
truck. Another, if you don't want to click, I think if you, yeah, you can go refill your water, because when you have fires on this, we have this little blue bar above the fire truck. That's the water that they have available for the fire. So that comes into play a lot too when you get into more natural disasters and things like that, is you need to make sure that you keep their water filled up. And like technical trucks aren't really meant for holding water. They're more for moving cars out of the way, things like that. Fire alarms.
Going there.
Going to base. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ambulance. So you can see it's a light wind today. Overcast. No rain or snow or in the forecast. All right, first call.
112, what's your emergency?
Hey, I need an ambulance.
Well, where are you?
Always
What's
get
the
an address first.
What happened?
I was trying to get my cat down from a tree in my backyard.
Uh-oh.
And I fell on my back. It hurts so bad. I haven't got up yet.
Okay, I don't really want him to move.
Are you able to get up?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I don't want him
I'll
to
send
get
an
up because we don't want to hurt
ambulance.
his
Where you are.
spine. So you got to think of real world applications. Yeah, get up. You're fine. No big deal, right? It is a big deal. So now he's done, so we're going to head over there. We can name this. So fall from tree. Patient was climbing tree to pet cat and fell back. So that'll, alright, we got shoplifting, we'll just do that. So I like this. You have your trees here, info, where we know what it is. So now we can see it's called fall from tree, that it's a medical call, like that. All set. So there's a lot of customization too for the call-ins.
Yes, ma'am. Wanted to let you know we are en route. Also, you have
Them arresting this shoplifter here. What do we got? Unknown illness. They're both taking.
awaiting further orders.
Oh, that's why it's going so slow. I'm like, we're already on. So I'm just gonna hang out for a minute. We don't want to leave these alone too long because
Awaiting orders. Going
they will
there.
disappear and then you've lost reputation. Here we go. Next call.
112, what's your emergency?
Help. My girlfriend needs help.
Where
Yes.
are you? I need the address.
We're in the bathroom.
What
What
happened?
happened to your girlfriend?
She's unconscious. It looks like she's taken her pills. All of them. We had a fight.
All right, let's see.
Is she breathing?
We're gonna
Does
start
she have
doing
a pulse?
CPR here.
She's breathing, but her breath is very shallow and fast.
Okay, so
Not
she's
sure,
breathing.
But I think her pulse is weak.
Okay,
Help.
let's put her in the
You need to make sure she
recovery.
doesn't get worse. Do you know the recovery position?
Yes. 1 second. What now?
Her
You
vomit.
should make her vomit to
Our
make sure there no
ambulances
pills
are a
left in
little
her
busy
stomach.
right
And
now.
wait for the ambulance. Check up on her all the time. The ambulance should be there soon. She's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Never say that.
Oh my god. Okay. Hurry up.
All right, so we know it's ambulance. Pill overdose.
Standing by. Reporting.
Send you up there. Ooh, we got lots of ambulance things today. Attacked by dog. Oh, they're almost done.
Going back to base.
Lots of medical units today.
Police is assistance is required. Police unit.
Roger.
Police assistance. Oh, we missed it. We must have timed out.
Ready for action. Roger.
Reporting.
Can you drop this man off, please, so I can send you over there?
112.
See how we
what's your
lost
emergency?
reputation up there because of that? We timed out.
I need firefighters.
What happened?
There's gas leak. I was coming back home and I smelled gas. Sir, it's a huge block of flats. Hundreds of people live here.
Are you sure you smell gas?
Of course I am. Sir, I know what I'm doing. My dad is a firefighter.
Sending firefighters now.
Thanks, I'm coming up.
What do you mean you're going up?
My sister is still in the flat. I need to get her. And I'll try to wake as many neighbors as I can.
Did you turn the fire alarm on?
I tried. I pushed the button, but nothing happened. It might be broken.
No, wait. You need to leave the building immediately.
No way! My sister is inside, and plenty of other people. I need to warn them.
Do you have anything that could ignite a spark?
Such as a lighter? I don't think so.
Is the light in the staircase on?
Yes, it turns on automatically. Why?
It may cause an ignition if there's too much gas in the air.
Nothing happened here. And the light is already on. I need to help them anyway.
You need to leave the building. Firefighters will evacuate everyone when they get there.
I can't leave the building.
This is where it's like,
Sister is there.
technically you shouldn't. You should leave.
That's way too risky. You might die.
I know it's risky, okay? My dad, all firefighters, they risk their life every day.
But we have people for this. You don't
I
need
will do it.
heroes, sir.
I need to do it. I'm coming up! Everybody! Leave the building now! Sixth floor. I'm almost there. It's hard to breathe here.
You need to run. Son,
And there's the explosion. So we're probably going to need med units.
112, what's your emergency?
Hello? A block of flats is on fire. Jesus Christ, I've never seen anything like this before. There are people in there.
What's the address, ma'am?
Going to be the same, probably. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. We already know about the fire.
Okay, I hope you've already sent someone because it looks horrible.
We have.
Can I help with anything else?
Got it. That's all, ma'am. The firemen will be there in no time.
I hope so. It looks really bad. Okay then, I shouldn't block the line. Bye.
Starting patrol duty.
Medical and that.
Awaiting
Awaiting further orders.
Got a mad driver.
Case resolved.
Requesting police unit.
We need medical and we got it. We need a police too. You can head up there.
Returning to base.
So we can see in this menu, this is actually a technical job. It's going quickly because we have so many people on it, but if we sent these technical guys,
Operator,
they would have
we'll
been
get
much
them.
more efficient at clearing that to get to where they need to go.
Nothing to
But
do here for us.
Ready for action.
so far we're okay.
Awaiting.
We might need
112,
another
what's your
ambulance over there.
Quick! There was an accident. A woman was hit by a car
Address?
Where did that happen?
at a road near.
Is she conscious?
I don't think so. She was hit badly. Hello, miss? I think she's unconscious.
All right, check if she's breathing. Tilt her head back, put your ear close to her mouth, and watch if her chest is moving for 10 seconds.
Here's our CPR.
Oh God, I hope I won't do her any harm. I can't hear anything. The chest is not moving either.
Do you know how to perform chest compressions, sir?
No, not really.
I'll tell you what to do, please.
Chest
Follow my
compressions,
instructions.
chest compressions, chest
Okay, I'm
compressions.
Kneel down beside her upper body. Place your hands in the middle of her chest, one on top of the other.
Can I do that?
Yes.
Shouldn't I ask for consent?
It's implied consent when you are
Yes, you have
unconscious.
consent. Place your hands in the middle of her chest on
Because
a
your
line
life
between
needs
her
saving.
nipples.
Okay, what now?
Push hard.
Now, push as hard as you can. Use your body weight and keep your arms straight. Then release.
Okay.
Please know with CPR you are more than likely to break ribs. If you are, you're doing it right. I don't remember.
Whoa.
They changed this. Because chest compressions is more important until,
Now stop. Blow some air into her lungs and repeat until the ambulance arrives.
yeah.
Will do. Please hurry.
It used to be airway, back in the day, but they changed it to, chest compressions because they're much more important.
Injured back to base. Ready for next case.
Got it. Looks like we got a driver in that incident. Question and reported. And that should be the should be done with our shift. Awesome. Duty summary. I know we did fail this guy here, the unconscious girlfriend. She passed away before they were able to get there, so we didn't do our best job here. Everything else looks okay. Fire spud. We ignored it because we already knew about the fire. Things like that. Called CPR, transported, excellent. We got another promotion, continue. And we're back at our management screen. So that's basically 2 days in the life of our calls. So here we have this. Very happy to join the team. We did that one. We saved a life yesterday. So this message here, I do know that this is going to be an ongoing, I guess for lack of a better word, issue throughout the game. I have played a little bit more than this for the next section, and we get this routine message and phone call from this gentleman who's upset with the way things happened in a call that you had received. So, how's your day going? I bet it's good. A lot has been going on lately, although I doubt you are aware of this. You sit behind that desk all day and just answer the phone. A quick conversation just to finish and go home. Say you do sometimes think about what you do. Do you know that you have a living person on the other side? Do you realize that you are responsible for people's fates? I bet you don't. I don't understand how you can live knowing what you did. I hope something terrible happens to you. So someone's upset that we were unable to help, I guess, efficiently. Which they have a right to be, but do our best. So again, duties left, maintain positive reputation. We've completed the first aid, so we got a accommodation for that. So that is 112 Operator. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Maybe we'll play some more. Save. Override the autosave file. Alright, I'll just save. And I'm going to head back to the main menu. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you get it. It's actually really fun. We might do some more videos on this one because it is a lot of fun once you get into the natural disasters and the management of your other operators. That's a lot of fun too. So if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and hit subscribe if you want to see more like this. If this is a game that you would like to see an actual, like, maybe a bigger series on for a little while, a few more episodes to really get more into the game, please let me know and we'll check it out. Maybe we can do that as like an extra little video a week, with each do a couple duties a day and see how things go, because it is different every time. It is randomized. It gets harder and harder as you go, things like that. So yeah, so again, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me. If you have a game you'd like me to try, let me know also in the description below, and I will see you all next week.